Hello, I'm Claire Louise Hay from BeHealing.com, and this is the energy update for the week for all signs. Now I'm going to go into the general energies for everybody, for all signs first, so watch that first bit, and then I'm going to clarify it for each star sign. So if you don't watch the first part, you're not going to understand it for each star sign. Now when you get about to watching it for your star sign, your astrological sign, you might want to check your sun sign, your moon sign, your rising sign, and maybe your Venus sign if relationship is your thing that you're interested in. There will be timestamps for each sign as well in the comments and in the description box for this. So let's get going. Let's get the general energies for everybody out for this week. What have we all got going on this week? Thank you so much for your support of my channel. It's so very much appreciated. Thank you. I've got a live show as well, which you're welcome to come along to. It's called Psychic Cafe, pretty much every day. I might take Sundays off now each week, but pretty much every day. 7 a.m. Bangkok time. I get more cards out, I channel, and I also do mini reads in there as well for donations. So, delightful week for us this week. I just recorded all the dailies, and it's a delightful week this week. Awesome card to start it off. That's excellent energy. I'm loving it. Let's get a cat out. I'm going to be giving away one of these decks, one of these spirit cat decks as well shortly. So make sure you subscribe to my channel and click that notification bell, because I'll be making a video shortly to tell you how you can enter into that to win one. Okay, we've got vulnerability here. Oh, wait a minute, no, there's 3 cards came out. I'm going to shuffle again. 3's just too many. What are the energies for everybody this week? Let's see. Yeah, so thanks for all your support of my channel. It's very much appreciated. Your likes, your shares, your comments, and your subscriptions to my channel. It's great. It's really growing now. Thank you. Just one card, please, for everybody for this week. There we go. It's like a little kitten, this one. Relaxation. Relaxation. Meet Molly like a cloud. She's the embodiment of that luscious state between purring and sleep. Molly understands the healing magic of stretching her paws, arching her back, letting out a long mew, then settling into a cozy circle for softness and rest. For a moment, or maybe longer, let go of everything you feel you have to do and consciously relax with your body and mind. Slow down your breath. Savor the stillness between each inhale and exhale. Close your eyes, unwind, soften. You deserve the gentle healing of relaxation. How nice is that? Have you checked out my new feature as well on Sundays? Self-Love Sundays. I hope you enjoy that. Give me some ideas about it as well, what you'd like me to do in there. Because I'm going to start taking Sundays off now from my work, but I'm going to be making a self-love video instead. Okay, let's get some cards out for this week for everybody. Some tarot cards. What's going on? There's a lot going on this week. Wow, the dailies are intense, amazing. It seems things are really going to get going once this Mercury comes out of retrograde. Things are really going to start moving forward, which is great. Interesting, we've got the Rest card out there, but it's going to be delightful. For sure, it's going to be delightful. So give us some tarot. What's going on for everybody? Starting out with the 5 of Swords. Yeah, there is some stuff to deal with this week, that's for sure. So that's the card of, something doing our head in. Just, there's something to turn our back on this week that's not good for your energy. 7 of Swords, there's some deceptiveness here going on. Interesting. 2 pretty negative cards to start out, although we've got Delight and Rest and Recuperation kind of a card there, so it's not all bad. Then we've got the Ace of Pentacles, which is awesome. This is a golden opportunity coming in. One more card for the collective, and then I'll get clarifying them. Ace of Pentacles. What have we all got this week ahead? 10 of Cups. Now that came out with a King of Swords, so I don't want to leave him out of it, because this is about clarity. Having clarity, like mental clarity and focus on your wishes being fulfilled. This is like your emotional fulfillment, feeling really happy. So let's leave them both together there. And we'll get some clarifiers out of what this is about. So why the Five of Swords here for everybody? What's doing our head in? What's doing our head in this week? Oh, Butterfingers. Okay. 2 cards out with this, the Five of Swords. We've got the Two of Inspiration here, Two of Wands, and the Three of Voices, which is the Three of Swords. So focus on heartbreak. Right. So we've always got this option, right, to do our own heads in, to focus, to like, this is like fine-tune focus too. It's like choosing to focus on what is breaking our hearts. In other words, you could be doing your own head in by choosing to focus on what's been lost, on what you're leaving behind, and what you've had to end in order to move into something new. You don't need to do that. That is a choice. The twos are always about choices, right? And this choice is like what you're choosing to focus on. Focusing on the heartbreak, focusing on where you can't go, focusing on what you've got to leave behind. You do have the opportunity to break your own heart and upset yourself and do your own head in this week if you focus on what you're leaving behind, because we do have big endings and major new beginnings this week. Major new beginnings. So Seven of Swords, what is this about? Just watch the energy updates each day. It's an incredible week this week. Seven of Swords, give us more on this Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords here, what is it? Two cards again. We've got the Five of Emotions in the World. So deceptiveness, sneakiness. This can sometimes be us deceiving ourselves though, about the end, a completion of a cycle and opening our hearts up. This is clinging to the old. These first 2 columns here are clinging to the old, wanting to focus on what we're leaving behind and cling on to it, not letting this cycle complete. And if we do let that cycle complete, then we're going to open our hearts and move into something new. It's that last bit, before the rebirth, when we want to cling on to the old and we're looking back and we're like, yeah, lamenting what we've lost and what we're moving away from. It's very much that energy of, it's making a choice this week to I can't say that phrase, not on YouTube. To un-F ourselves is what I was just told by my guides then, and that's exactly what it is. To step away from what's been hurting us, stop deceiving ourselves that we can manage it, and to let it complete so we can open our hearts up. Like none of us can be around negativity, gossip, all of those, that negative stuff, that energy, none of us can be around it and survive it with our vibration intact. We need to sort our environment out. We need to know who to say no to and walk away from. We've got to feel that now, what it's doing to us. Your vibration is so important right now, and you need to look after yourself properly by removing yourself from those people and the things and the foods and the drinks and the jobs and everything that is bringing your vibration down. You really need to stop doing that now. And this is saying stop deceiving yourself, because you can't open up. You can't open up amongst that. If you've got a crappy environment, that seeds that you're planting are not going to grow in it. You need to complete that now and stop fooling yourself that you can actually put up with that crap and have a high vibration, because you can't. I can't. Nobody can. So a cycle is completing. Yes. It's true. So this Ace of Pentacles is a golden opportunity. It's an offer coming in, a new relationship, a new move, a new job. It's something very big and very good coming in. It's a change of a life and a whole new chapter, which is why the world has come out here. Give us more on this Ace of Pentacles. It's very much the energies this week of letting go of the old. Like when you're moving house and you're packing everything up and it's really stressful, and then you're leaving your neighbors behind as you wave goodbye, and then you kind of start stressing. You get to your new place, and then you've got to relax, like this says. You've got to relax, just get the bare essentials out kind of thing and relax. Have your first day relaxed, and then you're stepping in gradually you get grounded, and then you're in this new thing, and you get settled in, and you're comfortable with it, and then you decide to move forward on something. That's what's happening this week. It could be a move of location, a move of relationship, a moving in together. It could be a new job, but leaving something behind for sure. If you choose to do it, if you choose to go with it. We always have that choice. We always have free will to step into this or not. Ace of Pentacles here. So this new offer, this new thing that's starting, we intuitively knew it was coming. We've been asking for it even. We've been asking for it. And you knew it was coming. The High Priestess says there. Ten of Cups and the King of Swords. Like, that's clarity on what will fulfill us, on what makes us feel really happy. The 10 now. We've had the 9s for so long, and now we've got the 10 of Cups, which is amazing. It's Justice that's come out with this. The Justice card. Hang on, let me clear up my mess. Oh wow, we've got the Chariot, the Devil, the Queen of Inspiration, the Hierophant, and the Tower. Look at those. Hang on, let me show you. Those all kind of fell out at the same time with a big clatter. Did you notice that? It's a lot of movement and direction forward here this week. I'm not actually going to take these cards, but that's major. That is major stuff. The Tower is actually positive. The towers that we've got out this week is positive stuff, positive movement forward. When the universe steps in and doesn't give us an option anymore, it just does it for us. It's like, take that option away. Now you're fast forward on that one. So that is it. Yeah. Justice. So the 10 of Cups and the King of Swords is out with the Justice card here. So justice finally being revealed. You see how a old face, a mask is being broken away there, and a fresh face. It's like the snake shedding its skin, to be revealed. So it's karma. It's like what you knew was coming, what you felt was coming, what you've been asking for is coming now, and it's going to fulfill you. It's going to fulfill you, and it's going to give you a lot of clarity that you're headed in the right direction in the first place for so long. You've been on path. So the 5 of Swords, but we've got to leave the past behind, right? 5 of Swords and the 3 of Voices and the 2 of Inspiration here. Let's not make the choice of focusing on what we've lost or what we've turned our back on, or what it is we have had to move away from. Oh, especially in the collective, right? This is masculine energy. Our masculine energy, that's us being in control of something, or even masculine energy. It could be a male that we're moving away from. It could be, what else? A job too, a very logical job. You might be stepping more into a feminine job. Whatever this new start is for you that you've got going on this week, you've always got the option to focus on what it is that you are missing out on, what you're leaving behind, and be upset about that. Try not to do that. Try to give yourself a clean break this week. So the 7 of Swords, this is deceptiveness of being able to move forward and complete a cycle without actually completing it and letting go. It's that idea that you can be around the crap or stay in the mud and clean yourself up. Stay around people that are unhealed once you're healed, and get yourself to move forward. Move into success while you're around people that are really negative and don't want people to be successful. It's that we've really got to clean up our environment this week. Wow, 3 cards out with this. It's the feminine energy. So we're moving away from the masculine energy and into the feminine energy. Not that feminine energy is better, but it's more being open and receptive and allowing ourselves to flow with it. Sacred space, keeping ourselves sacred. Now, some of you could be moving house, moving into balance anyway, even if you're not moving house. So sacred space, holding yourself sacred, your environment. I'm getting that so strongly. It's about your environment, clearing up your environment, and stop fooling yourself that you can grow these seeds that you want to grow in your life in a crappy environment. If you've got a seed and you want to plant that seed, you don't go out on the highway and try and plant it on the concrete. No, you take it somewhere else. You don't plant it on the highway. It's not going to grow that. You can't be in that environment and grow these seeds. And so this seed that is growing, this Ace of Pentacles, you intuitively know what it is. It could be a job for you, it could be a relationship for you, it could be moving countries, it could be moving location, moving house, it could be, there's all kinds of new things, but it's growing now, and you need to sort that environment out. It's so important. None of us can make a seed grow on the motorway, on the highway. None of us can do that. We've got to be so careful of what we're around, the energies that we're around. Duality will always exist, right? Duality is always there. There's always things that are going to challenge us. And if you think that you're beyond that and you can, have a high vibration around crappy vibrations, think again. I used to think I could do that. I couldn't. And I can't. I've got to move away from it. And you feel it. The higher your vibration, the more you feel it. Those crappy vibrations that bring you down, and you need to choose better and choose better and choose better. So this Ten of Cups and the King of Swords, this clarity on what fulfills you and your actual karma coming in. You knew it was coming. This priestess knew it was coming. Been asking for it. So finally it's here. Ascension. Ascension, so you're raising your vibration. And it's because you're leaving something behind. If you're not leaving something behind, if you're staying in this energy, you're not going to get it. You're not going to get the prize that justice wants to give, that karma wants to give. You've been trying to manifest. A lot of manifestation this week, by the way. So let's get so I'm going to clarify each one of these columns for each star sign and get particular about what it's all about for each star sign. Let's get a romance angel card out for everybody. I'm just going to stick that there, and because I'm going to get one of these out for each star sign as well. I will also get a one of those heart cards out for each star sign as well. Codependency, leaving codependency behind, right? So that makes more sense now. Some of this could be about codependency. I know I'm talking to a lot of you that have been in codependent patterns, overgiving, taking care of everyone else, hardly receiving anything from everyone else. It's a pattern. It's not all their fault. It's a pattern. It's that being willing to overgive. It's the wanting to take care of everyone instead of taking care of yourself. It's being in everyone else's business instead of focusing on yourself. The cure to that is to focus on ourselves, to love ourselves, to do things for ourselves, make something for ourselves, be on our own side, advocate for ourselves, that kind of thing. Self-love and independence is the cure for codependency. And then we'll stop attracting those narcissists. They'll still be out there, but we won't choose it anymore. Or the ones that won't give, or whatever it is, So codependency has been affecting all of us so much. So much. So I will get one of those out for each star sign. Let's get one of these out as well. I'll get one of these out for each star sign as well, these love. Let's stick this here to lean them up against. My crystals, we've got the mirror here. Mirroring each other, self-image, relationships reflect our wounds, introspection. Wow, what a card to come out with codependency. Because it can appear when you've been codependent, overgiver, that kind of thing, especially if you've had relationships with narcissists. The empath and the narcissist, right? It can appear that you've made the right choice, that you're right and they're wrong. The narcissist is wrong and you're right, and that's not true. They're actually a mirror, and it's not that you're a narcissist, and it's not that they're an empath or a codependent. It is that you've both got the same wounds and you've both had extreme opposite reactions to it. Neither of you is in balance, and that's why you attract each other. So a lot of you will be getting out of this and really figuring this out at the time so that you don't do it again, being aware of it so you don't get into those patterns again and play your part in it, because there is a part in it from the codependent, and it's not righter. It's not better than the narcissist. It's not. It's opposite extremes. It's like saying, is is freezing to death better than burning to death? No, they're both crap. Freezing to death is not better than burning to death, and that's the empath and the narcissist thing. It's not empath really, it's codependent and narcissistic personality disorder. So it's not the empath and narcissism, because they're just slight. The extremes are narcissistic personality disorder and codependence. Yeah. So a lot of you are moving yourself out of that, and that's a good thing. I've talked about it a lot in many of my readings, so you'll find it all over the place on my channel if you want to know more about that. Ooh, what's that? Cooperation. Oh my God. Two cooperative components come together, the codependent and the narcissist, both to teach each other the both extremes. One's saying, I'm right because I freeze to death. The other one's, I'm right because I burn to death. Neither of them are right. There's cooperation going on there, though. And It's not what we want. So, okay, this puts a new light on all of this. For many of you, this is how you're breaking your own heart. Is never seeing your side in it, never seeing that freezing to death isn't better than burning to death. In your quest to manifest the energy of love, you realize that every person and experience has its value. Narcissist too. It's quite something to realize that. Let's get one of these out. Give us more on this codependency and the cooperative components there. Both teaching each other, hopefully. Are you going to learn the lesson? Or do you just think it's their lesson to learn and that you're all right? Because that's not true. There's so many resources out there now about all of this because there's so many people that are in it. Look at the bigger picture of it all. The mirroring that's going on. The mirrors of the wounds, not the mirrors of the way that you have responded to that wound and the way that you're trying to overcome that wound. Not really overcome it, get around that wound, you know. Communication is key. It's the way that you're talking to yourself. Again, it's that idea, I'm right, they're wrong kind of thing. It's the ego that wants to do that. I'm right, they're wrong. The narcissist is bad. I'm not bad. It's not bad what I'm doing. Well, wait until you get out of codependency and then you're around codependent people. It doesn't feel good to me being around codependent people. It doesn't. It feels very pushy, like getting in my business, telling me what to do. It feels judgmental, always trying to fix me when there's nothing wrong with me. It feels, yeah, very imposter. No, it feels imposing is what it feels, where it doesn't belong. Do you know what I mean? It's very draining, in fact, to be around codependence. Very draining. Once you get in balance, very draining. Because the codependent wants someone else's energy, wants to look after them, but really they're gaining energy from doing that from someone else. So there's a window of awareness for you if you're in that still, if you're coming out of it. Tortoise, slowly but surely getting ahead. You're doing it. You're coming out of this now. You're healing yourself. You're realizing it. You're coming out of this now. All of this. You're headed to these new things. A new way of being. What's beyond that? Oh, so much. Self-love. Self-love and individuality, like focusing on yourself and looking after yourself. God, stop looking after other people and start looking after yourself. You're the one in need of it most. Yes, the narcissist is too, but they can do that themselves. They need to do the same thing. They need to find self-love. So don't focus on them. You can't do anything about them. You can do something about yourself though. Gong, an exciting event. It is a very exciting week. It's a very exciting week. Things really move forward this week, like the things that you've been waiting for in the 3D physical world actually happening this week. The horse and the horseshoe, a short journey, says the horse, a lucky short journey. Could be moving, but only a short distance. You could be moving job, a short distance, getting a promotion or something like that, but moving into something better because you've sorted something out inside of yourself. And it's a lucky move. There's a lot of good happening this week. Let's get some of these out, and then we'll get clarifying for each star sign. I don't want to make it so long this week. It's just been getting longer and longer, my reading videos. Let me know what you think now. Because, I need to take that. Because, yeah, do you like them longer? Do you like them shorter? You let me know. I could just go on forever. Like, it's just because I want to go training this afternoon that I don't want to do that. But Kairos here. See, this is like a bit reptilian, this one. It's our fears, right? It's our reptilian brain that reacts to our fears and makes us run and hide or fight and flight, that kind of thing. And it's with this codependency narcissist thing, these extreme ways of getting around a core wound that we share. And it's mirror images of each other. Mirror images as in back to front, like that freezing to death or burning to death, you know. And it's not that one's right and one's wrong. It's not. What's best? Freezing to death or burning to death? Not being in an ambient temperature and not dying is the best, right? And that's what we need to find now. I don't think the narcissist is. I don't know. I don't know about the narcissist. I only know about the codependent because I was codependent and I've got out of that now. But it's a mirror. There's mirror images of us, as in the reverse, extreme reverse. When you're in balance, you get mirrors of that too. People that are in balance, oh, it feels so good. There is a way out of it. There is. Very interesting. So all kinds of things could be happening. I'm reading for more people now, so there's more variation going on in these energies, but because we're all at, you know, different consciousnesses, different vibrations, but there is a commonality, so I can tap into that. Anyway, let's get clarifying. So I'm going to be clarifying for each star sign now, each of these columns, then I'm going to get these 3 cards out, find out what's going on. So a romance angel, a, what do you call love oracle cards, and one of these heart, whatever these are called, I can't remember, a heart card. So let's get going. As I said, there's fast forward links, timestamps in the comments and in the description box for this video. So let's do it. Let's find out what is going on for Aries, first of all. Aries, what's this 5 of Swords? How come you're doing your head in, focusing backwards? What's all this about for Aries? Oh, you want to go backwards because you want what you want, Aries, and it's a mystery of how to get there. And so you can't see the path forward. So you're like, oh, maybe I should go backward. Maybe I should focus on the path behind me because I know what that is. I don't know what the path is in front of me. So how can I focus on it? Well, you can focus just on the mystery instead. So it's almost like you want something to focus on. So you're focusing on looking backward. Don't do that, Aries. It actually hurts you to do that. So let's not do that, Aries. I've got a lot of Aries in my chart. I'm Aries. Born on the cusp. I'm Taurus, sun sign, but born on the cusp of Aries. I've got Aries moon, Aries Venus, Aries Mercury. Got a lot of Aries in me, so I pay attention to this one. 7 of Swords, the 5 of emotions in the world, the cosmos. Allowing something to end and not deceiving yourself that you can put up with this stuff anymore. You can't stay with that narcissist. The narcissist and the empath can't stay together long enough to shake each other's world up and show each other, you know. And so what is this self-deception that's stopping you from actually completing this cycle, walking away and starting a new life? It's clearing within what you are. Oh, you think you are that. Oh, Aries, you think you're that. You think you're here to help those people, to look after those people, to enable people. No, you're not. You're here for you. Your life is yours. You are that. You, Aries, your life is your own to do with what you want to do. It's not about other people, and it's certainly not about enabling other people not to sort their own stuff out. So free yourself from that. Give yourself clear that out, Aries, and give yourself a new reason for being, for living. Why are you here? For you, to create an incredible life for yourself, Aries. Put your warrior energy into that, and oh my God, there'll be no stopping you. Then this Ace of Pentacles and the Priestess here. What is this new opportunity that they can then get into? Mirror, reflection, and touch. You've seen a little bit of it already of what's coming. A business idea, a relationship. You've seen a little bit of it already of what's coming. And if you just let go of all of this stuff and move into it, then it's going to be fast forward from there. You've had a glimpse of it already, of what's coming. You see those little sprouts coming out in your life, you know, like signs and synchronicities and stuff like that. 10 of Cups, King of Swords, and the Justice. So karma wants to give you what it is that you want. Oh, beautiful. Because of everything that you've been through, Aries, you're brilliant. Appreciate yourself now. Everything that you've been through, it's not been a wrongness. You've been gathering data. You've been learning a lot. You know, we choose the hardest of lessons in our life when we're here to do something really big, when we're here to live something really big. You have. And so don't beat yourself up for that and say, oh, well, I hardly deserve anything. No, it's quite the opposite. You deserve so much. Karma knows that. Justice wants to give you all of this, 10 of Cups. Sort your head out, the King of Swords. Get clarity on that and realize that you deserve it. I'm like, oh yeah, I do deserve it. I deserve the very best now. So apart from the whole codependency thing, which is really heavy to come up for everybody this week, but I think it's like been intrinsic. That narcissist codependent thing has been intrinsic in the old culture that we've been in, you know, in that patriarchy thing, which has been very, very narcissistic. And so they have created the empath, you know, to balance things up. But now we need to find balance within ourselves. Aries, you've got getting to know each other. So it could be a new relationship here. But it's getting to know your real self and clearing things out so that you can move forward. Could be getting to know yourself. You could be getting to know someone else. Could be a mixture of them both, in fact, this week for you, Aries. Definitely leaving something behind or needing to do that. You've got heart with a key here. A heart with a key. Welcoming love, meeting the one, opening your heart, getting together, and perfect. You could be anywhere on that scale, right? You could be opening your heart now. You could be getting together with someone. As I said, we've all got different consciousnesses, all dealing with our lessons in certain ways. You might be through it, you might not be through it yet, all the different stages. So you're on your way, Aries. You're doing well as well. You got the brilliant card out there. The universe knows you've been brilliant through all of this, dealing with what you've dealt with. So Aries, give us some more for Aries, please. Acceptance. Acceptance of the lessons and the hardships that you've been through, and then letting them go, not letting them break your heart anymore. Acceptance of what you've been through, and it's been for good reason. You've learned a lot. You're ready to release control of situations or people and lovingly embrace the rhythm of life. You're about to step into something new, Aries, and you've got to set yourself free to step into that newness. That's what this week is about for you. Taurus, what about you? What's this 5 of Swords, 3 of Voices, and the 2 of Inspiration? Wow, you've got big things coming, Taurus. But you've got to get over this first. This jealousy from other people stopping you from going for it. You need to go for it anyway. So it's you looking back at who you're upsetting by being amazing. Stop that stuff. People's reactions are about what they're doing, or more importantly, what they're not doing, and what they're not accepting that they can do for themselves and stuff like that. So stop it. This is very much connected with that codependency, holding yourself back for other people. You can't help other people out by doing that. So get over that this week. Don't look back at who you're hurting just because you're moving ahead. It's got nothing to do with them, really. And good on you if you are triggering them into that jealousy, because that is a form of inspiration. Because they too can move forward if they do that work, right? 7 of Swords and 5 of Emotions. So how come you're deceiving yourself that you can stay in this environment? Oh, yes, this is so true, Taurus. Rest. Initiate and rest. Overwork, Taurus? Are you? Do you? Do you overwork yourself as well? I've got a tendency to do that. I'm really trying to reel myself back in now, giving myself more time off. But can you do that and keep your vibration high? Can you, Taurus? You can't. You need to initiate that rest. You need to factor it in. You need to actually put it in your diary. You need to make sure you're doing it every day. I'm really aware of it now, and I have to stop myself. I could work all the time because I really like it, but I have to stop myself. I can't be high vibration if I do that. I need to find that balance. Do that for yourself as well. So it's like your internal environment then for you, Taurus. Oh, a bit of an external environment as well, because you got that jealousy thing going on. So you could need to break away from some jealous people, low vibing kind of people, or break away from their reactions anyway. What's this Ace of Pentacles and the Priestess for you then, this new, wow. Again, just like Aries, you've had a taste of it already. You know kind of what it is you're headed towards. So it could be a new job, a new business, a new project, a new relationship. You've had a taste of it. It's going to bring you so much joy, Taurus. A very joyful thing. You know it's coming. You know it. 10 of Cups, King of Swords, and Justice. So the universe knows that you deserve to be happy, be very happy, be fulfilled, have your heart fulfilled, and it wants to give it to you. You've got expansion and physical action. This is much bigger things ahead, much more success, whether that's in relationships or business or money or anything in life. Much more success, much bigger things. Expansion isn't just growth, it's much bigger. So you're headed to much bigger stuff, and the universe wants to take you there now, Taurus. Wow. What about your love life, apart from this codependency stuff being cleared up? Oops. Give your relationship a chance. So you could have a new relationship. This Ace of Pentacles could be a new relationship or a relationship coming back for you, and you need to give it a chance. And so actually focus on that. Don't overwork yourself. Maybe put some work into the relationship now. Yeah, give it a chance. So be careful of this looking backwards, deceiving yourself, focusing on what's been lost, on the past, on how they hurt you, on other people that hurt you and all of that. Try not to do that. Try not to break your own heart by focusing on the relationship instead of the relationship. Focus on the relationship, not the relationship. And Taurus, you've got abundance. Whoa, Taurus loves abundance and luxury. And woo, throwing money up in the air, kicking the foot out to the side. Keep a positive mindset. Manifest exactly what you want. Gratitude and bliss. Sounds good to a Taurus. Sounds good to this Taurus. You're on a path to something very big, and it probably includes everything. Abundance, and relationship. Give us a heart for Taurus. What's the heart got this week? Taurus's heart. Here we go. Elevation. Nice. I've got ascension here and elevation too. So you take, moving on up is what I just heard, that song. You're making the conscious decision to raise your vibration of love, and you're leaving behind things that aren't love, things that pull you downwards. Not to make them wrong, just to not choose them anymore. Just don't choose them anymore for yourself, Taurus. You're elevating, moving on up. Awesome. Gemini, what about you? What's this Five of Swords, Three of Voices, and the Two of Inspiration about? Okay. Gemini, you're kind of doing your head in about people's reactions to something that you've done. It's been challenging to you to forgive these people. So you keep on getting involved in people that you really should move away from, their mindset, them fighting against something. It feels like a fight that you keep on getting involved in. It's like you want to change it. You don't want it to, you're not accepting it as it is, that they've got a difference in opinion. You're trying to change their mind instead of forgive them. Just forgive them instead. It cannot be fixed by trying to change them. It can only be fixed by trying to change you, which doesn't mean to become like them. It means to walk away, to leave it alone, not fight anymore. Wow. And so it could be a challenging week for you, Gemini, when it comes to leaving things alone and cleaning up your environment. Yeah, and this Seven of Swords, the Five of Emotions in the world, so allowing a cycle to complete and moving away from it. You're deceiving yourself that you can't do that, or that you have to be there, or something like that. This says, listen and own my idea. It's like, you can't have it both ways. You can't have what you've been asking for, Gemini, and stay where you are at the same time. You need to move. You need to move forward. So listen to your own idea and actually move forward. Leave the past behind, move forward. Ace of Pentacles and the Priestess. So what's this golden opportunity that's coming in that you knew was going to happen? And it will happen too. You've got a new beginning coming in, and you know it, you've felt it. New relationship, new job, could be a whole new start in life. You've got this new beginning coming, but first you need to be at peace with it so it can manifest. And what I just said about those other two columns is what is holding you back from this, from it manifesting. As soon as you're in peace with the past and just let it go, move on from it, I mean by letting it go, not just try and get rid of it out of your head. You can't live life in your head, Gemini. You've actually got to walk away from these people, end it. Walk out of that job. You need to do it, not just try and let go of it in your head or stop thinking about it. Then what you've been waiting for will come about. What's this karma, this justice that's coming through? The Ten of Cups. Well, yeah, you got a celebration coming. So when you finally let go and make some good decisions for yourself to move away, to actually move away from things that have been holding you back, then you've got this celebration coming in when it all manifests, when this opportunity manifests. So it's got forgive self in there as well. You've been holding yourself back for a while, Gemini, and you might want to beat yourself up for that when it finally happens. Like, damn, why didn't I do that sooner? That kind of an energy. Don't overthink things, Gemini. So we've got codependency. What else have you got, Gemini? I'm Gemini rising, so I always pay attention to this one too. Separation. A time apart, and it seems like a good thing at the moment for you. So you could be in separation from somebody, or you could just be single at the moment, Gemini, while you sort all of this stuff out. It seems like you're having a new beginning and a new path, and there will be a relationship on that path for you. But there's changes that need to happen, because I'm feeling this stuff more strongly in you than the other signs so far. Let's get one of these out for you, Gemini. So yeah, a good time to be alone at the moment, not today. Love life isn't today. I'm sorry. Not dealing hurt, avoiding a conversation, call boundaries, still angry. Yeah, there's something going on. You're leaving behind the past at the moment, still very much in that letting go phase of things right now. So it's not today, but it's coming. It will come soon. You've got some clearing up to do first of your vibration and your energy. Patience. Have patience. Not today, impatience. Oh, sorry. I'm so sorry, Gemini. You're able to let the universal energy of transformation move according to its own loving rhythm, aren't you, Gemini? Yes, you are. Have patience. It will happen, but you've got stuff to let go of first. Cancer, what about you? What's this Five of Swords, the Three of Voices, and the Two of Inspiration for you? Oh, you're not like them. What are you doing? Oh, you're emotionally involved with them. Okay. So you've got stuff to leave behind, people to leave behind. You're staying emotionally attached to them, even though you're not like them. You're like, there's you, and then you're the black sheep. You're not even like them. How come you're hanging around with them? How come you're emotionally attaching to them? You're getting something from them, some kind of validation, but you're really not, because they're not like you. Tying yourself up in knots with this, Cancer. Let them go. You're not like them. Instead of trying to stay in a situation where you feel left out all the time, but being emotionally attached to them, even though you don't have similarities, why not just let go and then be around people that you like? Find a new approach to letting go. I'm just seeing you with so many like etheric cords attached to you, attached to all of these people, thinking you're getting something from them, but you're not. You're just getting, yeah, you're not getting anything from them. They're not like you. They're not actually validating you at all. It's like a battle, constant battle, keeping yourself there. So what's this deception, the five of emotions in the world? How come you're keeping yourself there? Connection and understanding. You need to understand these connections. Why you're doing it. It's got something to do with this codependency, I think. Why would you keep yourself feeling like you're emotionally connected to people that you have nothing in common with you? You're not receiving love from them. You're not receiving validation from them. You're probably receiving criticism from them. What's in it for you, Cancer? You deserve love, not all that crap. Let go of them. Understand that connection. This I don't know, what are you trying to do? Punish yourself? What do you need punishing for? Why be around people like that? You think there's nobody else out in the world? There are. Choose different for yourself. You get to make the choice. You've got free will, Cancer. Leave them behind. Understand those connections, though. You don't need to stay there. You're deceiving yourself thinking you need to stay there and make it work or something like that. Fix the situation. No, you don't. Fixing the situation is making a better choice going, this sucks. This isn't right for me. I'm not getting anything from this apart from grief. I'll move away from this. Ooh, and then the universe will applaud you and give you some great things. Like this Ace of Pentacles and the Priestess, you know, oh wow, look at this. Do you need any more reason to do what I just said? Perfect, and have a good time. I'm getting goosebumps as well. You've got such good stuff when you'll just let go of that heaviness. Stop choosing people and things that will punish you. Just give yourself that space, detach from all of that, be in that void, and the universe is going to fill it with great stuff because you deserve it. Something that's perfect for you, something that'll be a really good time. Job, friends, relationship, it could be anything, but I feel like it's going to be a lot of things for you, Cancer. So the Ten of Cups and Justice wants to give it to you. The universe wants to give it to you. Karma wants to give you some great stuff. Be at peace with it and believe in yourself. Maybe that's why you've been punishing yourself and being around people that kind of punish you, that don't feel good to you. It's because you're not at peace with yourself and you're not believing in yourself. Well, you deserve so much more. So much more, Cancer. So set yourself free. Wow, yes. There's a lot of that energy of setting ourselves free this week. So, Cancer, you've got codependency coming up. You've also got very soon. Good things are going to happen very soon. It feels like you've been working on your energy, healing yourself, fixing things, but you've still kept yourself in that old environment. And then as soon as you as soon as you detach from that old environment and leave it, then all of that hard work that you've been doing. Cancer, have you been working on yourself and healing yourself and then focusing on things and doing law of attraction stuff and it's still not manifesting for you? This is why. It's your environment that you're in, the people that you're around. Just let them go and then suddenly, boom, it's going to happen for you. Acts, breakup, separation. Stop the pattern, silent treatment, abandonment. Leave them. Just leave them. It's as simple as that. And then you're going to get what you want very soon. You can't get it where you're at the moment. You've been planting seeds on the highway. Cancer. Get off the highway. Go to a peaceful place. Go to the beach instead. Then try there. Let's get a heart out for you, Cancer. Transformation. Well, yes. There's going to be a lot of transformation when you do that, Cancer. For sure. You use the power of love to move through illusions and shift into awareness. You're fooling yourself that you're getting something from these people. You're not. You're not getting anything good from them at all. Not helping you in the slightest. So, that's you, Cancer. What about Leo? Very thirsty. Leo, what about you? What's this Five of Swords for you? The Five of Swords and the Three of Voices and the Two of Inspiration. A choice to be made here. Okay, initiate and be with nature. Interesting, Leo. So, initiate and be with nature. It could very much be a location change for you, so you're in a better environment. It could be like moving out of the city to the country, or to the beach, where you feel more yourself and you can actually function. It feels like you've kept yourself in a place or around people thinking that you need to be there. Like, I need to be in the city to do what I do and make it big, instead of being where the energy's right for me. Like, I love a small island. Yeah, I want to do big things in the world, but I still want to be on a small island in Thailand. I can, right? There's a way to do it. So get yourself to the right place, Leo, because you're doing your head in thinking that you need to be somewhere that you're not happy. You don't. The things that are right for you will be where you're happy, because that's your guidance system. It's smoky outside then. So what's this Seven of Swords, Five of Emotions in the world? So you're not allowing a new cycle to start because you're not allowing an old cycle to complete. What's all that about? You're deceiving yourself. Oh, you're putting limitations on yourself. Oh, you're respecting others. That's why. So you want to stay where you are. You don't want to go where you really want to be or make the decisions you want to make because you've got too much respect for other people and too little respect for yourself. So you're limiting yourself by respecting others more than yourself. That's the self-deception that's going on here. Put yourself first. Respect yourself and your wishes and your desires and your wants more than other people. It could be, Leo, that you're actually respecting people that have got lesser awareness than you. And so if you do that, if you're prioritizing what someone thinks that have got a lower awareness, a lower vibration than you, you're spiraling down when we do that. That's not good for anybody. Whereas what I mean by that is you could be following someone and believing someone that's got a very high vibration going along with that. That's going to uplift you a bit. Yeah? You're doing the opposite. So what's this Ace of Pentacles and the Priestess, this new thing for you? Respect and be supportive. You being supported, Leo, you being supported. So respecting yourself, moving into that, then the opportunities will come in for you to be supported, and then you'll be able to support others. So you've really got to do the right thing for yourself now. Be more selfish and do the right thing. Get yourself in the right place amongst the right people for yourself now. And then it'll be right for everybody. Ten of Cups, King of Swords. So you've been putting up with stuff that just isn't in alignment because you've not been listening to your guidance system, which is your emotions. You've been doing things that have been making you feel bad because your mind's saying, I should do this, I need to do this if I want this. You don't need to do that. You need to be in alignment, which makes you feel good. So what's this? Karma wants to give you something good, wants to satisfy you. It's going to be a slow process, though, unfortunately, Leo. One step at a time and be okay about that. So it feels like you've been quite off track because you've been choosing what doesn't feel right for you, good for you. But you've been choosing what you think you should do to get what it is that you want. So kind of off path you have been. But so it's going to take some time to get that, for karma to give you what it is that you want, because you've got a lot of change to happen first to get you in that alignment. What about your love life, Leo? What's going on in your love life apart from codependency and clearing that up? You got unrequited love. I love me. Who do you love? You've attracted someone who is in love with themselves, like pure narcissist, not narcissistic personality disorder. You've attracted someone who, what's his name? The God who looked at himself and fell in love with his own image. Someone that looks good. Someone that loves their own image. It's not really self-love, that. And it's unrequited. They're loving themselves more than they're loving you, but it's not pure self-love. It's more I don't know, fixation or something. I don't know. You seem to have someone, you love them, you think it's self-love that they're showing you, but it's not self-love that they're showing you. That's very specific. That's why it's unrequited. They're not loving you. You see, someone that's really loving themselves properly, they can love everyone else too. Not everyone, but they can love other people. They can give to other people. This person that I'm picking up that's attached to you somehow. You're attached to them, more like. Yeah, maybe they are a full-on narcissist, because it appears that they love themselves, but they're not loving themselves. Oh, wow, so many cards under here. I had no idea. Oh, it's a good thing I looked. It wasn't one of these anyway. Let's get you one of these out. So we've got the unrequited love there. Sunglasses, watching, looking, stalking, gaslighting, perception, focusing out. There's someone that's not connecting in with you here, because they're just so self-obsessed. That's what it is, self-obsessed, this person. But you're looking up to them thinking it's self-love, and it's not. Okay, give us a heart for Leo then. So it seems like you're still in codependent ways then, if you're attracting that narcissistic kind of a person. Present. You live in the moment and are able to bring forward the energy of love in your current circumstances. Just be here now with you, with yourself. Put yourself on that pedestal instead of this person. This person's already putting themselves on a pedestal, which is why you are too. Yeah, and move away from that person. They're not good for you. Okay. And Virgo, what about you? Virgo, what's this 5 of Swords, 3 of Voices, 2 of Inspiration for you? Oh, accept what is and cleanse. You've got to let go of it now. These people that are doing your head in, they're not right for you. You need to let go of it and do the best for you now. It's not good for anyone when we do that. We can't sacrifice ourselves for other people. If we sacrifice how we're feeling ourselves, it's enabling for the other people. It's not good for them either. It's always either a win-win situation or a lose-lose situation. If we think we're in a win-lose situation, well, I'll just stick this out for the good of the kids or for the good of them, because I'm doing good for them even though they're doing bad for me. It's not good for them either. It's enabling, or it's bringing their energy down or whatever. It's not good for anybody. It's not good for the kids. Like for some of you, this is about being in a relationship that you've got children, you're staying together for them. It's that kind of an energy. Believe me, it's not good for the kids when parents aren't in love with each other and happy with each other. You don't want to teach your kids that, how to put up with someone, how to be unhappy, how to martyr yourself. For the sake of what? Nobody's happy in that situation. So you need to accept what is and let go of that. There's a bit of self-delusion going on here that you're doing the right thing when you're not doing the right thing. Whew, that's heavy. 7 of Swords, 5 of Emotions in the world, cosmos. What's this about? Passion. Is it true? Oh, you've got to listen. You've got to listen to your emotional guidance system here, Virgo, because you're deceiving yourself that the passion that you feel, so good feelings that you feel for something that you want to go towards, you're like, no, I can't do that because the passion and the good feelings means it's bad for me. I'm going to stay in this situation that feels bad because that's the good thing to do. You got it all back to front. All back to front, Virgo. You're probably overthinking it instead of feeling properly. Feel what something's doing for you. If something's hurting you, it's hurting everybody. You're taking the vibration of the whole universe down. Put it that way. Think of it that way, Virgo. You're taking the whole vibration of the universe down if you keep on doing that. Keep on making choices that feel bad to you. So the passion that you feel for something you want to move toward, it's not true. The story you're telling yourself that means it's a bad thing. It's not. It's a good thing. Wow. Set yourself free, Virgo. Ace of Pentacles and the Priestess. So you know you're headed towards something. I feel like your passion, whether it's a job or a relationship, your passion's telling you that this is what I want. This is what I want. I want to do this thing. It's your guidance to love yourself and do the right thing for you. It's going to be the right thing for everybody concerned. Wow, very strong message for you, Virgos, this week. You've had this guidance already to love yourself, to do what feels best for you, because then it's best for your vibration, which is the best for everybody. Happy Virgo, happy universe. Happy wife, happy life, that kind of thing, you know? Happy Virgo, happy universe. Do what's best for you, Virgo. So you got the Ten of Cups, the King of Swords, and Justice. Karma wants to give you something. Listen. Oh, you're getting so many signs. You're getting so many signs to do this. That's why the guidance card has come out and then listen has come out. You are being supportive in this, but you need to be supportive to yourself, right? You need to do the right thing for you. And it's the right thing for everyone. Like, you just see, if you make that decision, it'll all start working out for you. So codependency is a factor in this. That could be why you're keeping yourself in a relationship or in a job that you don't like, or in a house that you don't like, or a location that you don't like. You're sacrificing your good feeling for nothing, really. For nothing. There's no good coming out of that at all. And that's kind of codependent when we'll sacrifice ourselves for something else, thinking that that's what we're here to do when we're not. What about your love life, Virgo? It could have been about your love life too. Pay attention to the red flags inside of you, Virgo. These red flags inside of you. You're going in the wrong direction. That's why you feel bad and you feel hurt. And people are hurting because you're going in the wrong direction. Pay attention to red flags that are around you as well right now. Wow. I feel like you're getting so many signs. There's like horns are blasting, red flags are waving, the angels screaming, no, not that way, Virgo. And you're like, I need to go that way. I know I need to go that way. I need to keep on going that way. I've chosen this. I need to go that way. A love call. Someone getting in touch with you, Virgo. It's to do with that passion, I think. The passion that you know you want to move toward, that you're making wrong. Someone expresses love. Could be you, Virgo. Do it. A message of love, thinking of you, letting you know. Someone expresses love this week. It's where you should be headed, is what I'm hearing. Let's get a heart out for you. Oops. Something for Virgo. Something more for Virgo. Big decision to make. It's life-changing. Make the right decision. Which is actually an easy decision because all of your guidance is telling you to make that decision. Just trust the signs. Tolerance. Oh my goodness. Virgo, just because you can tolerate the crap doesn't mean that you should. Wow. Stop tolerating feeling bad and go toward what feels good. This is your guidance system. That's how the universe shows you the way to go, by making you feel good. If you keep on choosing what makes you feel bad, Virgo, you are off track. You're on the wrong track. You're not following your guidance that the universe is giving you. And it's telling me that it's giving you a lot of guidance right now to move forward. Let's turn this around. Might be able to see it better. Wow, Virgo, that's you. Libra, what about you? What's this Five of Swords, Three of Voices, Two of Wands for you? Doing your head in, looking back kind of thing. Let go of the story and validate your choices. Oh, wow, this is like wanting someone else to give you the go-ahead to do what you want, Libra. Wanting someone that has a different opinion to you to tell you it's okay for you to move forward or move away, or okay about you leaving. Just let go of that story. You don't need their validation. You need your own validation. You need to validate yourself, validate your own choices. Stop seeking it from outside of yourself. This is the energy of a kid who wants to be a pilot, but the parents want them to be a doctor. And they keep on asking the parents, can I be a pilot? And they say, no. Can I be a pilot? No. Oh, why do I have to be a doctor? It's that. It's like, just stop asking them and just go and be a pilot. Stop asking them and just go and be a pilot. Validate your own choices. They don't know. They chose doctor, apparently. That's their choice, not yours. It's your life, Libra. Seven of Swords, Five of Emotions in the World. So you're stopping a cycle being completed because you're deceiving yourself that you can stick with it when you can't. You need to let it go. No worries include. So this is about a circle of friends or a circle of people you need to get out of now. You're worried. You don't want to let them go because you're worried that there's not going to be anyone else. There's not going to be any new friends or something like that. It's okay. You can detach from it. There will be new friends, people that are in more alignment with you. So let that go. That's how you're deceiving yourself there. It's like, there's nobody else. I'll never find anyone else if I let these friends go, or colleagues go, or customers go, or whatever it is, or this relationship go. It could be for some of you. Ace of Pentacles and the Priestess. So you knew something is coming. Oh, wow. Include yourself in joy. See, this include card. It's you that's leaving yourself out here, Libra. You need to include yourself with the happy people now, with joy. So it seems to me like you could be leaving a group of friends behind, and then the unknown, the void doesn't happen for very long at all. A new group of people comes in like straight away that will give you joy, bring you joy. Ten of Cups, King of Swords, Justice. Karma wants to give you something. Wow, a new beginning, a new abundant beginning, but you're going to have to go through these lessons of fear of lack first. So you are, that's some of your trepidation there, I see. That's why you're not including yourself, because you're not quite sure that abundance is there waiting for you. It is, but you need to learn that first. So you need to step forward. Yes, there's going to be fear of lack coming up, and then you're going to be taught about abundance. So it's a good thing. Libra, what about your love life? Let's get something out for your love life. Trust. Trust the process. Trust the process. Trust your choices. Validate your choices. Have faith in yourself and your choices, your own choices, not other people's choices. Oh, so you could be getting into relationships or being with someone because everyone says they're right for you, they're perfect for you. What are you talking about? That's a great relationship that you're in. And you know that it's not, because it feels like it's not. And then you're trusting them, saying, no, they're not in the relationship. How would they feel it? It's something like that. Make your own choices. Trust your own heart and how you're feeling. A hand of cards. Take a chance. Yes. A risk. Being strategic. Options. Not showing hand. Gambling. You might want to not share so much with your family if you want to be a pilot, or if with your friends if they're all saying that this person that you're not in love with is right for you and you should be in love with them. That makes no sense at all. You can't switch love on like that. It's like telling someone, oh, you shouldn't be gay, you should be straight, it'd be better for you. You're straight. Fooling yourself saying you're gay. That's ridiculous, isn't it? They don't have a choice in it. What the hell? Just as much as I've got a choice in being straight. Okay, so you might want to not share so much and trust your own choices there. So don't tell people about the choices you're making so much, because they're going to put their own point of view across, and it's not helpful for you right now. Forgiveness, but forgive them for having a point of view that's different than yours. You've been asking them, that's why. You've just been paying them too much attention. People always give their opinions, but whether we listen or not, we can just let it go through one ear and out the other ear, and just tell yourself, yeah, that's their opinion. They're not in this relationship. How would someone know? That's like saying you shouldn't be attracted, Libra, you shouldn't be attracted to, I don't know, blonde hair women. You shouldn't be attracted to blonde haired women. You should be attracted to dark haired men. Oh, how can you change that? Anyway, forgive yourself. Who's next? Scorpio. Scorpio, what about you? How come you're doing your head in here by focusing on the past and what you're letting go of? Judgment separates, and up until now, it's not been okay for you to choose what you're choosing. Okay, so you made some choices in the past to go along with what other people wanted, kind of similar to Libra, really. And now you want to choose differently, but you're not making it okay to choose differently, because you chose before and you've told people about it and you think, oh, now I need to stay in the same lane, otherwise I'll make myself wrong for my choices in the past. How can I change my mind? People are going to think I'm stupid if I change my mind. Don't judge yourself like that. Of course we can all change our mind. We should change our mind. We should learn and grow. Allow yourself to learn and grow and change your mind and do better. So you're locking yourself into something. You're doing your own head and locking yourself into something in the past because you've told everyone that it was right for you. It isn't right for you anymore. It's right for you then, maybe. But you're allowed to change your mind and move forward and grow. We're all allowed to do that. It's called being a human being and living life. It feels like, Scorpio, pride might be stopping you from living life and moving forward. Wow. Seven of Swords, Five of Emotions in the World. So you're not allowing something to complete because you're deceiving yourself. Whoa, this is codependency. Wow, yes, to be of service. So you're coding yourself to something, Scorpio. Not because you made a decision about it before and you're just sticking with it. It's like, no, I've got to be of service to this person or this institution. No, I said I'd work here. I'll work here till my dying day. I said that I would be in this relationship, and that's not serving me because I need to help them, so I'll have to help them until my dying day. Eek! Set yourself free. You're deceiving yourself. You do not need to do that. Add all your life as your own. Set yourself free. Oh my God. You'll get to the end of your life on your deathbed and go, do you want to do this, Scorpio? Do you want to get to the end of your life on your deathbed going, I should have let that go and I've done something else or lived my life, moved on from that. Ace of Pentacles and the Priestess. You got something good coming that wants to come in anyway. travel. Okay. Now you can either stay closed down and not do any of this, or you can stay half closed down and not get the full thing out of this and travel. Travel, but not get the full what the universe is trying to give you. Or you can be totally open, let all of that stuff from the past go, give yourself permission to let go of things and not commit to old decisions that you made in the past still, and then travel, and then a whole new thing comes in. The universe wants to give you so much, but you're holding yourself back from that. I wonder if you will open up to it completely, because there's so much, but you need to set yourself free, like into the unknown. Like maybe say, yeah, pride stopping you. So maybe say to yourself, Scorpio, I don't know, maybe there's something much better for me now. I'm going to let go of everything and just see what's available. Just be on the unknown, see what's available. Universe, what do you have for me? Step forward. Then it's going to give you travel. It's going to give you a whole new life. It's going from that. But as I said, some of you might go half-ass into that and just travel, but not be open, still be clinging to some past stuff. So justice. Karma wants to give you, it wants to fill your heart up, it wants to give you everything. What's this about? I'm appreciated and gratitude. Nice. So the universe does appreciate you. It does want to shower you with gifts, with everything that you want, but you have to let go of your previous ideas that hasn't been getting what you want, and you're still holding on to it like a dog with a tug toy going, no, I know it's this. It's better. It better give it me. It better give me what I want, even though it hasn't so far, and all evidence says I'm not going to get what I want from this. I'm still not going to let it go. Don't do that. Let's get you a romance card out here. What have you got going on in your romantic life apart from codependency? I'm picking up codependency strongly in this one, although I have in many of the signs too. Scorpio? What have you got? Wedding. Ooh. Could be that the universe has got somebody lined up for you that is perfect for you. A wedding. Someone that wants commitment. Someone that wants the same things for you. This travel thing. Something in that. Someone that you'll meet on your travels. Someone in a different place from you. Self-indulgence. Focus on self. Self-worth. Time to heal. Shadow work. Self-appreciation. Yeah. Focusing on yourself, giving yourself what you want, not being in service to someone else that you decided on ages ago and just carrying on because you need to help them out. Focus on yourself right now, kind of being selfish, fulfilling your desires, making yourself feel better. What do you want? How do you want to be loved? How do you want to feel? What do you want to accomplish in your life? Not about taking care of everyone else. So give us some heart stuff for Scorpio. Commitment. Isn't that interesting? So you've got the marriage card, the wedding card out, and commitment out too. You're wanting this. It feels like you're wanting it from a past person now that you can't get it from. You've got to commit to yourself first. It's self-love. Like, it's very codependent. I'm getting a very codependent vibe from this, Scorpio. And so what's the cure for codependency? It's self-love. It's focusing on yourself. It's not trying to help someone else, not trying to do something for someone else and enabling them anymore. Not trying to look after them, it's trying to look after yourself. And then from that self-love, you're becoming an individual again, focusing on yourself and what it is that you want, really looking after yourself, fulfilling your own wishes, then getting to that place of stability that you're ready. Okay, maybe I can receive love from someone else now. Maybe I can give love to other people now from that place of stability. It's almost like growing up again emotionally. Once you've found that self-love to come out of that codependency, committing to yourself first. So it's like get married to yourself, get yourself a ring, get married to yourself, commit to yourself, have that commitment. You dedicate yourself to your beliefs wholeheartedly, knowing that love is the essence of your very being. It's time to love yourself properly and want love for yourself and what you want in your life, instead of just focusing on what everyone else wants in their life and how you can do that for them. Sagittarius, what about you? What's doing your head in here? The flow, okay. Something flowed your way in the past and you're kind of holding on to it just because it flowed your way in the past. That was no vibration of yourself. Doesn't mean that it's right forever. So let people flow in, flow out. Let jobs flow in, flow out. Let money flow in, flow out. Let it flow both ways. Flow goes both ways. So grace and right, it feels like you've tied yourself into something here when you're looking back, just because something was serendipitous, that it was a synchronicity at the time doesn't mean that we've got to hold on to that thing forever. It's like this is a God-given gift. Well, everything is. This is a God-given gift though, because it was synchronous, so I must hold on to it forever, even though I don't want it anymore. No, we can let it flow. There's better and better and better and better. We let go and we flow with it. I don't know why you've got right. Maybe journal about that. Seven of Swords, the five of emotions in the world. So completing a cycle, but you're fooling yourself about something. You're deceiving yourself about something. Be willing to trust yourself. So you're not trusting yourself to let go and to start a new cycle. Okay, it's probably why you're watching readings. Maybe you're watching too many readings, Sag. Be willing to trust yourself instead. Always take your intuition over my readings. Always. Always. Okay, so there's too much looking outside of yourself there for that guidance. It's how you're deceiving yourself. You're looking for signs too much from outside of yourself, and then you're believing in the old signs when you did get signs, but and thinking you need to hold on to them forever. Ace of Pentacles and the Priestess. What's this golden opportunity coming in? Growth and completion. It's only going to come in when you complete that cycle, when you let go of that past stuff. But it's going to be growth. It's not looking very convincing for you, Sagittarius, I'm afraid. It's more about the completion part for you, Sagittarius. And then the growth will happen. Things will start moving forward for you. What's this Justice and the Ten of Cups then? The universe does want to give you. The universe does want to give you what you want, Sagittarius. You've got I am love and be vulnerable. But it makes you feel vulnerable to receive more. It's almost like you got stuck. You got given something synchronous by the universe in the past, and you're like, that's it now. The universe is never going to give me anything else, so I'll just stick with it, and I better hold on to it even though I don't want it anymore. Because I feel vulnerable doing it again, stepping out into the unknown again. I stepped out into the unknown once. Isn't that enough? No, you got to keep on doing it. You're going to get much more if you do. What's going on in your love life, Sagittarius? Let's see. I talked too much today. My throat started to hurt. This could be the one. This could be the one, Sagittarius. Somebody new is what I'm feeling for you. I don't know, just because of all of these energies, it's not conducive to a good relationship at all. This could be the one. You could be the one. Yeah, if you set yourself free, someone could come in fast. Give us more for Sagittarius. Got heartbroken. Yeah, you do seem to be holding on to something in the past. Deeply hurt, sad, separation, breakup, feeling lost, grieving, mourning. You could be holding on to someone that you thought was the one as well, and not setting yourself free from that just because it was serendipitous at the time. Just think about your vibration when you first met them. If that is you, think about your vibration when you first met them. What mindset were you in? Were you really aligned? Was it? Because if you weren't really aligned, if you look back and like, no, I was in a bit of a dark place, really. I wasn't very happy and I was messed up about this and that. Well, that's your indication that that person is a match to that. So if you're in separation right now, it doesn't surprise me because they're not right for you. Very important that. Always look back to when we got together with someone because that's the matchy vibration we've got going on. Not to say that people can't change and people don't change, but then if we stay attached to that person, what we're really staying attached to is that old vibration of ourselves. Responsibility. Yeah. So just because something was synchronous or felt right at the time doesn't mean it's still right for you now, but you feel responsible for it because of that. It feels like someone else is involved here. And you feel like you should stay with them, you're responsible for them. Codependency is what it is. Wow. Capricorn, what about you? What's this Five of Swords, Three of Voices, and the Two of Inspiration for you? You're doing your head in. Setting yourself free. You feel like, it feels to me like you're just on the verge of setting yourself free. You're like, should I? Am I allowed to? Could I? I think you can, and I think you will. Set yourself free from that instead of looking back. It's like someone that's on a diving board over a swimming pool getting to the edge and thinking, Should I? I'm a little bit scared. Should I leave them behind? Yes, I'll do it. It feels like you're about to dive in there and stop looking back and start looking forward and just dive into it. The Seven of Swords, the five of emotions in the world. So not letting a cycle complete because you're deceiving yourself about something. What's that about? Going deeper and expansion. Oh, they're not separate. Oh, this is interesting. So it could be that you want to do something in business or have a really amazing relationship. You want it to be deep and you want it to be big too. So abundant and deep. And you're convincing yourself that you can't have both. That's the deception here. You can have both. It can be both. Absolutely, it can be. You know, it's like someone thinking, okay, well, I would love to have a business where I'm in integrity, doing what I really love and sharing my gifts with the world and be abundant as well, but I can't have both. So if I want to get the money, then I better do something like that I don't want to do. Or I give up the money and the success and do something that I don't want to do. No, you can have it both. In fact, it's easier having it both. So you can have the depth and that expansion that you want now. Change your mind about that. And then the Ace of Pentacles comes in and the Priestess, something that you've known about, something that's perfect for you, perfect and clear within. So something that's perfectly clear that you want, that you know is going to happen, you intuitively, and you've asked for it. It can come in when you do that I just said. Ten of Cups and Justice, the universe wants to give you something. It simply wants to give you what you want. It's got it ready for you. It's literally got the manifestations ready for you to let go of that stuff and to know that you can have it all. Wow, read my book, Having It All. It's on Amazon. It's called Having It All. It might inspire you to release that and go for it. Wow, you're on the verge of it. So what about your love life? It's this one. Let your friends help you. Let your friends help you. I feel like there's a lot of people that love you and want to help you, but you might have taken a step away from them, Capricorn. You need to kind of open up and let them help you here. You've got big things coming. Girl talk. Yes, time with friends. Again, how many friendship cards do you need? Time with friends, moving on, happy single, living in the moment, having fun. I think you're going to be, if you're single at the moment, you're going to be in a relationship very soon. I don't think you're going to be single long. I very rarely say that, but now's the time for friends and kindness. There's going to be kindness shown to you by friends. You're going to be receiving that love. You're humanitarian, made of love. You're able to, share that energy with others. Friendships first, and then that relationship will come in. And Aquarius, what about you? So looking back at the past, lamenting what has been lost instead of facing forward toward the future. What's all this about? You're doing your own head in. One step at a time toward fulfillment. Oh, there's an element of like giving up here that I'm picking up on. Giving up on life. It's like, oh, I went wrong there, so all is lost. It's not true. You're kind of doing your head in by doing that, looking back at decisions that you've made, where you could just be looking forward and fulfilling yourself and like moving to the next step, moving to the next step. You could be setting the bar so high, Aquarius, that you won't move forward toward it. This is saying like set the bar lower and just keep on moving forward. So you might have some really big dreams and you're like, I can't possibly do that because I did this in my past. You get focused on the past there and then, yeah. Get focused toward the future, Aquarius, then go step by step, just day by day. Take it day by day. Seven of Swords in the world, so you're not letting something complete because you're deceiving yourself in some way. What is this about? It's about the abundance that's available. So you think that money is holding you back, or the possibility of the earnings, or there's something about money that you believe is restricting you or holding you back from doing what you want to do. It's not true. You're deceiving yourself in that, but it's stopping you from completing a cycle and moving forward to actually making it come true. So the Ace of Pentacles and the Priestess is something that you've asked for. There's some like golden opportunity that can come in. What is this? It's about work that will actually support you. Okay. So you being supportive and you being supported, getting back from what it is that you want from work. Now, so as I said, you're deceiving yourself about money being a problem here. This is like somebody asking for a job that they really want and then deceiving themselves, thinking that well, they're not making a profit anymore. They're not making any money. They can't pay me any money. And like applying for that job and saying, well, I'll do it for free because you've got no money at the moment. But it's not true. So you're looking at the no money. It's your focus that's off. Or you're not going for that job because you don't believe that they can pay you. It's something like that. You're seeing lack, and lack isn't even there. It's your truth. It's not their truth. So there's a work opportunity that you're not going for because you're telling yourself a story about it being lackful and not being abundant when it's not true. It is abundant. They've got plenty to give you, and they will. You've got to get aligned with that. It's like getting aligned with abundance, right? Otherwise, we just see lack everywhere we look when there's abundance everywhere. 10 of Cups and Justice. It's like, what was it? I was talking to my friends about a meal that I had. This was years ago. I wonder why it just popped in my head. I was talking to my friends about a meal I just had, and it wasn't even that expensive. It was 150 baht, but I guess for the meal that it was, kind of expensive. But and someone asked me how much was it, and I said 150 baht, and she said, well, not everyone can afford that, you know. And I thought, what a weird reaction. I was just telling them about a meal I had. I wasn't saying everybody go and have that. Everybody can go and have that. Oh, so yeah, is that, it just popped into my head that, so that might resonate with you, that you've got that kind of perception, always looking at what you can't afford or thinking that no one can afford that. No one's got any money anymore. It's that kind of a perception, but it's not true. So the 10 of Cups and Justice, the universe does want to give you something, Aquarius, much bigger as well. Like this might not just be your focus on like nobody's got any money. It might be I deserve plenty of money and this company doesn't have plenty of money. You might just be capping them, putting a ceiling on them that isn't actually there. It could be that. Just next level kind of stuff, you know. So the universe wants to gift you something this moment, though. Oh, but you want to wait for it. You won't give it yourself now. You won't allow it in now. So you're finding excuses to not go for it, not reach out. It's right there in front of you this moment now. But you're telling yourself a story. So it's sabotage. It's kind of self-fulfilling prophecy. The ideas that you've got, the story that you're telling yourself, you're like, no, it's not coming. This is why it's not coming. It's that you're telling yourself a story. This is why it's not coming, but the universe wants to give it to you. Will Aquarius open up to it? Find out next week. What's going on in your love life, Aquarius? There's a reason behind all of this, though, all these struggles that we have, you know. We learn from it and we grow from it much more than others that don't go through this. You've got to keep an open mind here. Yeah, exactly. I mean, not just for your love life, but for all of it. Keep an open mind. Don't think that you know how much money someone's got or whether someone's right for you or you know how much that meal is or whether you can afford it even. Just keep an open mind. See what's possible. Be open to whatever is possible. What's possible now, universe? What's possible now? And that will break you free from all of this kind of conditioning that you've got on yourself that's not allowing you to see what's right in front of your face and available to you. You're like, no, that's not right for me. Even though it's got like flashing sign on it saying it's right for Aquarius. You got the dragonfly here. So keep an open mind, be light-hearted, finding out that it isn't true what you've been telling yourself. Things coming to light, adapting, changing. Interesting. You probably, what's that expression? You're probably like, when you find out, you're probably like, I thought, you know, it's like finding out you're in love with someone and you're telling yourself that they don't love you, and then you find out they're in love with you and you're like, it's that kind of, when you realize what you've been holding yourself away from because of a story you've been telling yourself, you're going to slap yourself in the head. Like this, but not like that. He's got a funny look on his face. It's going to be more of a smile. What have I been doing to myself? Discernment. You're developing the skill to distinguish love from fear and truth from illusion. Nice. Yeah, you're figuring it out. As I said, I'm picking up that you're going through all of this for a reason, and it's fine-tuning, it's honing in your skills of discernment, apparently. Very interesting. So, Pisces, finally Pisces. What have you got going on? 5 of Swords. So what is it that you're focusing on in the past? Get support and find a new approach. So someone or some people, some group of people, or a family or a group of people or a workplace were supportive to you, and you feel kind of responsible for that. No, you feel like you need to give back, owing for that, or you should stick with them because they gave to you. There's a lot of people that will give to you, Pisces, the whole world, in fact. So just because you receive something from someone doesn't mean you're tied to them forever. Don't commit to people just for a little. Don't accept. I'm not saying that they breadcrumbed you, but it's that kind of energy when you will accept breadcrumbs if you think that you're owing just because someone did something nice for you one time. You know? So allow people to support you and allow yourself to move on, because you know they support you, you support someone else. It should flow nicely, not be an owing kind of thing. So you're doing your own head in by that, by keeping yourself there because somebody did something for you. People should do things for you. Seven of Swords, Five of Emotions in the World. So not allowing a cycle to complete because you're deceiving yourself in some way. What's that? Breathe and have a good time. Wow. Are you allowed to have a good time, Pisces, or does it have to be all emotional and hard? You're thinking it's harder than it is. You're deceiving yourself in that way. It can be easier than you think. You can receive more than you can think as well. Could be going through hard abundance times at the moment from this, I'm getting. So what's this Ace of Pentacles and the Priestess? Something you've been asking for, something you intuitively know that's coming. Oh, okay. It's this chance for time out, for meditation, for retreat, for getting in touch with your spiritual self. Interesting. So different than every other sign. So Pisces, for you, it's like a spiritual awakening, time to meditate, time to ground, go on retreat, something like that. Give yourself a retreat. That's what I've been doing lately. Giving myself a retreat at home, you know. That's the opportunity that's coming in for you. Or intuitively you know that you need to do that for yourself now. So the Ten of Cups and Justice, what is this that the universe wants to give you? Yeah, it wants to get in touch with you, for you to listen, to face situations. This is about your empowerment, but it's also about you changing your mind and allowing more into your life, allowing yourself to receive much more. You're going through a big transition here, Pisces. Waking up, a spiritual awakening, another one. Probably been through them before. This is another one. Leveling up to a whole new level, realizing even more self-awareness and making changes in your life and all of that. What about your love life, Pisces? What's going on in Pisces love life? Express your love. Who do you love, Pisces? You need to tell them. Also yourself too. You need to express your love to yourself, the self-loving thing too. Express your love. You need to do that. Whatever that means to you. I'm trying to pick up on more information around that, but I'm just getting a lot of different things, so it's all different for you. Not enough. Yikes, yikes, yikes. Not enough. Frustrated in relationship, lack of confidence, self-sabotage, fear, ego issues, jealousy. I feel like you're tying yourself up in knots here, Pisces. Accepting too little. Not that it was little from somebody, but settling for that and feeling like you're tied to them and you owe them something. And that you're not enough, you haven't given them enough yet. You can't move on because you've not given them enough yet. It's very self-sabotaging is what it is. Let's see what your heart has to say about it. Respect. That's it. That's it. Yeah, you're respecting them more than you're respecting yourself. You need to respect what you've given, everything that you give, even the intangibles. You value everyone's unique perspective on the path to love. You need to respect yourself. You're respecting other people more. That's why you feel indebted to them. They've given you something, you just don't realize just how much you've given them. Think about that. Meditate on that while you're going through this, Pisces, because you've given more than you know. Respect yourself. There we have it. And that's everybody. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks for your likes and your subscribes and all of that. I hope that did resonate with you. I hope you have an amazing week, and I will see you next time. Bye.